Come on. Okay, there it is. I don't know why it takes so long for it to show up. Anyways, it has stopped thundering and lightning. It is no longer raining. There was actually some tornado warnings, but I am here. I was gonna shave, but then I had forgotten that the reason I hadn't been shaving in the first place was because my electric razor was fucked up. So I went to go use it. I was just about to start shaving a large chunk, and it immediately shut off. Thank God it didn't shave any other, because I'm not going to work with a half-shaved beard. So now I'm trying to charge it again to see if it works. This is the last chance it gets. But what's annoying is I don't have Amazon Prime anymore, so I can't, like, just order one really quick, and Amazon's being dumb and won't let me just order it. They're trying to charge me, like, $7 for shipping. So if not today, I'll have to, like, go to a store and buy an electric razor. That's dumb. Nadia! Are you alright? Where have you been? I heard you were abducted. We had soldiers searching for you. Scoundrel, you're the one, huh? Kidnapping Princess Nadia? No, Chrono's... Admit it, you confused her and tried to take over the throne. A terrorist! Stop it. Stop this at once! What are you doing? But Princess Nadia said to... Idiots, detain him! Chrono! I'm the Chancellor, the Prosecutor. I'm the lawyer, Pierre. Members of the court, we now bring forth the defendant, Chrono, who is charged with abducting Princess Nadia. What shall we do with him? Fire, perhaps? Hang him upside down for a few years? Or shall we employ the guillotine? You, the jury, shall decide his fate. Now, let us begin. Chrono, you are hereby ordered to tell the truth. Chrono is charged with premeditated abduction of royalty. The question is, did he kidnap Princess Nadia? The answer? No, he didn't. In fact, no abduction took place. The two met completely by accident. In fact, the princess asked Chrono if she could join him. Is this true? Who actually started this whole mess? We'll say I did. Just as I suspected, the defendant deliberately tried to get near the princess. Hey. Ah, that hurt. The princess then innocently followed you to Luca's little sideshow, whereupon you both disappeared. If that wasn't criminal abduction, I don't know what is. And I have the facts that throw the defendant's character into question. Objection. This can't have any relevance whatsoever to this case. Care to respond, Chancellor? Chrono's character is at the very core of this case. We have nothing to hide. We have a witness, a little girl who will vouch for the character of the defendant. This nice man, he brought me my kitty. Thank you for being so kind. How about that? Doesn't this young man deserve a medal? Ooh, looks like they're buying it. The issue here is motive. Was there any motive for this fine citizen to kidnap Princess Nadia? No, there was none. What about ransom? Chrono, her fortune did tempt you, did it not? No. Are you sure you really weren't tempted? Not at all. That's enough. I have no more questions. It is evident that my client is a fine, noble young man. Your Honor, the defense rests. Members of the jury, if he is guilty, stand to the left. If he is innocent, stand to the right. Not guilty. Yeah, look at the crowd. They're going wild. Not guilty. Not guilty. Not guilty. Not guilty, baby. Not guilty? Are we getting a unanimous decision? Oh. No! Yo, I did it! I don't know that I've ever gotten all not guilty before. Order in the court. A verdict has been reached. The verdict is not guilty, but the fact remains that even if he did not kidnap her, he ran off with her. 3 days solitary confinement as punishment. Take him away. Now just a darn minute. Princess. That's enough, my dear. But father, all I asked was for you to behave like a princess. Even royalty must obey the rules. Leave the rest up to the Chancellor and forget about the events in town. We're leaving. Chrono! This terrorist has tried to overthrow our kingdom. He's been found guilty, and you must now carry out his sentence. So this is the monster who kidnapped the princess. The execution is 3 days away. Do not let him out of your sight. Execution? Strange, but I don't seem to recall hearing anything about an execution. What? How dare you question me? The paperwork's probably just been held up in the system. Understood, sir. Guards. Take the prisoner away. So that's one of the really cool things about this game, and I've always thought was super dope, is what you do in the beginning at the Millennial Fair actually matters for whether you get guilty or not guilty. The one kind of bummer is that being not guilty is kind of meaningless. Like, you just get this support thing. Some sympathizers brought that stuff for you, you lousy felon. Got an ether. That's it? Oh, you got more than that. Well, that's terrible. But anyways, to keep explaining, there's a whole bunch of stuff you can do, and that can go either way, but as you saw, it comes out that it doesn't matter because the Chancellor still tries to get you killed for it anyways. So let me think. There's a bunch of stuff. At the beginning, you have to run into Marl, and so when you both fall down, because it doesn't trigger, like, she'll just run around your body. I've tried to fuck with that a bunch. But there are a bunch of things you can do that make it so that you seem like a bad person. There is a bag on one of the tables, and if you look at it, it'll say this is someone's lunch, you can eat it. If you eat it, it's an old man's lunch, and he gets upset, and they use that to defame your character. But like the thing I did with the cat, if you bring the little girl her cat, that's a good thing. You can try, there's a vendor that will try to get her to sell her pendant, and you can try to say, yes, you should sell your pendant, and then they'll think that like you were collaborating with the merchant to be able to sell the pendant. The only other one I can ever remember off the top of my head is at the end, right before you're about to go see Luca, Marl will shop a little bit, and if you try to move away before she is done, it'll be like Chrono pulls her arm or something, and then they use that against you. But if you just wait until the dialogue box comes up and she says she's done, then it doesn't matter. So, it's cool. Pipe down. Pipe down. Knock it off. Oh, I'll show him. Open it up. Ooh, what? That's what you get for misbehaving. Where do you think you're going? Alright, so we're gonna break out of prison now. Drink the HBMP cup. A half-open door, huh? That's another thing I always thought was sick about this game. It came out in 1995, and the animation and the sprite work is just ridiculous. What are you up to? What? How much health do they have? Well, not that much, that's for sure. It's really bizarre. I could have swore you get more stuff from that care package, but I mean, in Ether's kind of terrible. So you're the escaped con. Oh no, he's coming at me. Ooh, he missed. Eat it. Oh god, he's got so much health. What the heck? Like, he can't hit me? They don't pay me enough for this. Definitely true. Alright, so these guys have a weird gimmick. If you try to attack them right now, nothing will happen. You gotta wait until they're, like, the shield's open, and then you do an absurd amount of damage to them and kill them in one shot. Interesting, I'm not getting any tech points. The prisoner's escaping! Oh no. I'm gonna get fucked up. We're gonna have to go and drink from our infinite prison cup. What? Why'd that do 2 less damage? What? Stealth. If you sneak up behind him, you can just knock him out. I don't think you get any experience, though, so it's not really worth it. It's just cool. And I guess I'm, like, never gonna use tonics again, so... might as well. Let me go back the other way. I think I can go climb down a ladder and get some treasure. He died in the cell. Oh, got him. I wonder if that's supposed to be descendant? This is translated wrong. Really? I thought for sure. That's weird. I thought for sure you get in from over there, but maybe you fall down on the floor above. Oh, he respawns. He passed out. Receives a mid-tonic. He passed out. Received a mid-tonic. Help me. Save him? Yes. You're a lifesaver. I'm Fritz. My dad runs a store in Truce Village. Stop by if you're in the area. Yeah, mid-tonic's out the wazoo. Bronze mail. It's what we have equipped. Ooh, the crit! Boom. What? Come on. Crit again? Dang, you could farm for mid-tonics here. Never knew that. Go down this way. Got one shelter. Yeah, those guys are really easy. Which I guess if you don't know the trick, you would really have no way of knowing that. Okay. I never knew you could do this for many years. I didn't know that you could do all this stuff. Don't go down the holes and get more treasure chests and stuff. Because, like, the load sword is good. It's good to have, because it's a much better weapon, but the cost of the stuff is good as well. The cost of the stuff. The amount of gil you get is good. 1,500 is not bad. What's there? The prisoner's escaping! We'll get jacked up by the load sword. Ugh. Level up too? Damn. Help! Chrono, I've come to save you! Gee, looks like you didn't need my help after all. Let's blow this joint. Yeah, we'll have her defend, because I'm not too keen on the idea of her dying. A top-secret document has been left behind the floor. Care to read it? To the prison supervisor. Dragon Tank Owner's Manual. The tank head repairs body damage. It contains a shield that prevents damage by lightning and fire. Unless the head can be defeated, the tank is undefeatable. Guardia, Research and Development. Spoilers for what's ahead. What was that? Forward, Dragon Tank! Crush those rebels! Alright, so we know. Cut off the head. Gucci. Ooh, crit from Luca! Ooh, and a crit from Chrono? Cares if the head repairs damage. We're doing that much? Ugh. Ooh, that's actually a lot. Holy shit. We will have Luca heal our boy. Oh god. Yes, crit, baby. Oh. Alright, fully healed. Now we can flame it up. This gimmick is an easy one to figure out, obviously, because they just tell you what it is. I guess you could not be smart enough and not look on the floor, but, you know, I feel like most people would. Alright, what happens if we attack individually now? Okay, we did it. Oh, check out this animation. They got the dragon tank. Fix it quickly. Don't fool yourself into thinking you've gotten away with this. Oh, feels so good. Get crushed, boy. Oh, no. Go back up. That's a chest. I thought there was one there, but no. They're escaping! We have no choice but to break through. They're escaping! Stop! Princess Nadia. This is my friend. Show him your respect. But... Can't you take orders? Of course. Hold it right there. Do as King Guardia the 33rd says. Father. Silence, Princess Nadia. The throne comes before your personal wishes. What? Just because I have a title doesn't mean I'm not a person. You pick up strange ideas venturing outside. Oh, the king. I didn't pick up anything. It's called common sense. Princess Nadia, I despise you. I'm leaving. Princess Nadia! Come on, Chrono. Don't just stand there after them! Princess Nadia. There they are, don't lose them! There's no escape. Silence. Looks like a dead end. A gate. Come on. But we don't know where it'll take us. Who cares? This place stinks anyways. Princess Nadia. This is completely irrational. Hurry, Chrono. Let's do it. They disappeared! Eek! Youch. There's no way the Chancellor can reach us here. Where are we? The civilization here seems so advanced. Like we're in another world. This symbol is like the chests from earlier where there's the magic seal. These doors have it here. Got any cash? Yeah. You call this money? Oh well, I have some good stuff. Save money, it'll do you good. That's my motto. Oop. You'll find some food at Aristome to the northeast, but only if you get past Lab 16. The beasts there don't react to weapons like guns and swords. Trustome? Never heard of it. This is Trandome. Kingdom? What are you talking about? If you're looking for food, you lose. This is an Enertron. You get a full night's sleep in a few seconds, but it still leaves you hungry. This shouldn't be as funny as I think it is, but we'll... HP and MP restored. But you're still hungry. Literally every time you use an Enertron, it does that but you're still hungry thing. And I don't know why, but it endlessly amuses me. Chrono Trigger is one of the first games I remember where it shows you how many times you've saved. And so it made me feel like an idiot. Stole a tonic. Fuck. I fight it. I did not want to fight the octopod, but here we are. What? Always kill the plant first. Rookie mistake. Interesting. Does he have cursor? I wonder... This game is too old to have cursor memory. I feel like there should be cursor memory. Let's see if that actually works. Oh, fuck. Stole all the tonics. Okay. So, I like the Berserker personally. It's not necessarily a good item because it makes your attack and defense go way up, but you don't get to choose. You just auto-attack. Is very good for a specific character that you get later on. Like, you can shatter the game with it. One of the strange things about playing this game now is when I was younger, everything felt like it took so long, and a lot of the battles seemed super difficult, but once you know what you're doing and you figure out a lot of the gimmicks, it's not that bad. And it never gets super hard. Some of the late game battles, even one of the mid game ones, can be kind of challenging, but it never gets too out of hand, and... The whole game ends up taking like 20-ish hours, and that's if you do most of the endgame side quests as well. And it always just seemed like such a grand, huge adventure to me when I was a kid. And not to say that 20 hours is anything to like balk at, but JRPGs in the PS1 era were like between 50 and 90 hours usually. So it's just things went a long way. Chrono Trigger is one of those games that ended up costing more just because there was more content in it, so there's more chip and stuff. Like Final Fantasy III back in the day. There it is, the load bow. Now she won't be terrible. Oh, 9 to 20? Holy crap. Oops, see? That did not save battle cursor at all. Maybe that's the menu cursor? Even then. Just for shits and giggles, do we know Aura Whirl? We do. Try to show as many triple and dual techs as I can. So Aura Whirl heals everybody. Decent AoE healing early in the game. See, it remembered that. I don't want it to remember that. So I'll turn that off and go with menu and hope that... Well... I'll see, because I would expect that to be menu. I feel like I've never had this issue before. Ooh, we can hit all 5 with it? It's one of the things that I both really like about this game and think is kind of strange, is that positioning of the enemies matters. So, like, the reason I was able to hit so many right there is because of the way they were laid out. The reason it ends up being so strange is because you can't choose where you move or where the enemy moves, so I don't really know why that is an option. Like, why it matters. I believe these boys need magic, but I'm not positive. Have anything. Slash work? Doesn't. Physical attacks do not work at all. Now we're slowed. Probably should have just used Flame Whirl. Too late now, though. Ooh, perfect formation. I was gonna say, I don't want to fight these big guys, they have so much health. he's not pleased with Chrono. Who are you? You there, where are you from? We came from the laboratories to the west. What? Hey, we've got people who crossed the ruins. Say again? You're joking. So there are people who can beat up those freaky mutants. Daddy's gonna bring us some food. My husband went down to the food storage area below. I haven't seen him since. Did you really come from the dome to the west? I see. Not that I really care. There's an old factory site called Protodome to the east. Can't get near it because there's a bunch of lunatic robots in the area. Pardon me, I'm Doan. I'm the descendant of the director of this info center. In the basement there's a huge computer and a storage center for food, but we can't get through because of the robot guards. It's a pity. You can reach the continent to the south through the sewer access, but stay off of Death Peak. There's an old man living in a dome near Death Peak. Talk about crackpots. The door with the crest, Dynamite won't budge it. Still hungry. Have any money? You sure this is money? Oh well, I have to lighten my inventory anyway. We already got it. So yeah, that's another, there are so many things that I'm just gonna say. That's another thing I think is cool, is that each part of the game has a name. So like the save will always be changing its name. Are you going down below? Of course. But no one's ever returned from there. Gotta try, right? It's nice to see such spirited youth for a change. Careful now, and come back alive. Dang, I thought this was the password, what I'm trying to do. Well, whatever, we gotta go this way anyways. Wait, what? Alright. I'm like pretty sure what I was doing was the password, but maybe you actually have to do this first. Looks like a statue. A memo's attached to it. Warning. Anyone within the vicinity of the stockroom will be attacked. Executing program. Chrono, what's going on? Marl, let's go! Alright, so... another boss, so quick. So the conceit of this one is there are 2 bits. Shit. Fuck. See, that's why you gotta be careful. You want to destroy the bits, and then attack the main one, because if you attack the main one while the bits are still alive, you take a lot of damage. And so that's why you have to be careful, because Marl auto-changed to the main one after the first bit died, and I took damage because of it. We'll have to do it a couple times, cycle it out. Counts down to get the bits back. And this is one of those things you figure out through trial and error. You attack the main thing and you go, whoa, it's doing that amplify attack every time. What if I kill the bits? Yes, one more attack. Revives the bit! What? It's not dead? Yes! Damn, she did more damage than Chrono because of that. Oh, fuck. I actually had someone die. Because I'm not paying attention. That is a rarity. Oh, something reeks. Everything's completely rotten. The refrigeration must have failed. Chrono, look. Passed away long ago, I suppose. He's holding something. What do you suppose this is? It looks like some kind of seed. A seed? Do you suppose it could grow in a place like this? So this is fucked up because you think about the little girl upstairs said that her dad went to go down to look at the food and he ended up dying. The rat is more than just a statue. It knows the secret of this dome. Catch it. So yeah, that little girl and that lady. It's gone now. There it is. Shh. It might run away. Dash with the B button, catch with the A button. Got it. Squeak, I give up. I'll tell you everything, Squeak. Press and hold the L and R buttons and then press the A button to access a secret passage. Squeak, don't make any mistakes or you'll be sorry. That is what I tried to do. For the password, I knew it. But yeah, it makes sense you have to fight the boss. Whenever they shoot the laser, it gets rid of the fog. Totally forgot about that. Makes sense though, because the fog is just layered above everything else. If you're wondering why I'm fighting everything, it's because that's just the kind of person I am. I want to get the most experience possible. Because I generally like going through RPGs over-leveled. Or at least over-prepared, in most cases. Chrono 2. Chrono leveled up. We'll use Aura outside of battle because why wouldn't we? I love that they shoot the little rats. We're getting jacked up by the little rats. Gotta run all the way up there. I don't want to fight those, despite what I just said. Losing my way. Oh, I can't. Keep taking all the secret shortcut ways. I don't want those right now. I hope that at the Chrono Orchestra they have a TV that is displaying scenes and things from Chrono Trigger and from Chrono Cross. That'd be super dope. Now, was that a tech? You learn a tech? No, just a level up. was the password again. So this is the info center. Good, the computer's still operational. If we run a search on time warps, we might find our gate. Here, got it. East of Aristome. That would be Protodome, I believe. Leave it to Luca. I'm beginning to think you could find anything with this device. Say, what does this button do? 1999 AD. Visual record of the Day of Lavos? What is that? Lavos, is that what's destroying our world? We must truly be in the future. No, no way, I refuse to believe it. This can't be the way the world ends. Chrono, there's only one thing we can do. We must change history, just like Chrono did when he saved me. Okay, Luca? Okay, Chrono? I guess so. It was a stroke of luck that we were sent here through that gate. Chrono, let's go. Okay. Chrono, Luca, together we can do this. Let's take a second and do some more research on Lavos' abilities back in our time period. Next stop, Protodome. This is Chrono's theme. These are giving us no tech points. What the hell? Did we reach some tech threshold? Might have, actually. Because I don't so much care about level as I care about tech points. Alright, one more battle. Ooh, missed Luca though. Crit? Yeah, boy. You're back. Well, what did you discover? This is our future. Who cares? Where's the food? This is all we could get. Seeds? You don't know how long the Enertron will hold out. Those seeds might be your only hope. You have to stay alive, and so do we. Huh? You're strange. You're different from us. I think it's because we're healthy. Healthy? Got a nice ring to it. We'll try growing the seeds. What are those? They just might be our future. Heading for Protodome? Go by way of Laboratory 32. Take this with you. Got one bike key. It's a key to the jet bike in Lab 32. I used to ride it when I was young. Hope it still works. They've got more powerful robots over there. Take care and stay healthy. An old factory site called Protodome to the east. Can't get near it because the lunatic robots. I usually have the exact opposite problem of the Enertron. I can sleep and still not become rested, but I'm usually not hungry once I eat. Oh boy. It's time for bed for me, man. It's really sad. I don't have any food, but at least they can be fully energized and like live. Alright. We'll call it there. Much progress. I feel much better about that episode. We now know the true goal. Lavos will destroy the world and leave it in ruin in the year 1999. And we have to find out how and why that happens. And change the course of history. But when we do that, it won't be in this episode. So I'll catch you guys another time. Hopefully sometime this coming week. I think I'm going to start playing this a bunch more. But like I said before, no promises. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you're having as much fun in doing this as I do. But until next time, peace.